Hey guys, today I just want to talk about different types of things you can do to kind of reset things and when things aren't running right. I'm going to explain to you something that has happened to me the past few days that I can certainly show you what I've done to combat some of these problems. Today you're going to look at all my top accounts. As you can see, I've got a lot of nice looking accounts here. They're not exactly where I want them. I haven't been consistent over the past couple of weeks, but it's okay. Sometimes things happen, and you can't get onto it as quickly as you can. But for the first 4 or 5 months, I posted once a day. So if you guys can get consistent with that and get your numbers up around these numbers, you'll have no problem getting sales daily. So let's jump straight into this. As you can see here, my followings are way too high. You've got 6,000, 6,000, 4,000. I'm just going to jump into a new project actually because it's not showing me the correct. Here we go. These are the correct stats here. So I was just in. So this is my normal one, and this one over here with my DMs, and it's just hasn't quite updated correctly yet. I'm sure it will. If I stopped and started, it would. But I'm just not going to do that right now. So go back to the originals, and I come back up here, and as you can see, the followings hadn't been. If I go to okay, so sometimes stuff like this happens. Go to statistics, it doesn't work. Just try it again. It'll work. Okay. So as you guys know, the new values for unfollows are 250 to 300. I've been testing it back up at 650, 700 and that kind of thing, and it wasn't working for me. As you can see here, my following went from 6,500 to 6,500 to 6,500, and I'm like, what is going on? It's telling me it's unfollowing all these people, but it's not actually doing it. So I contacted Follow Like and I went through this manual. You guys should be familiar with this. Before you ask questions, you should be going through this manual. Just look at the link here, jump into it, put in your details, and it will log you straight into the manual. It's a great manual. And Follow Like simply just told me to go to the manual. I knew they'd probably say that, but I just wanted to ask them just in case something had been happening because of the new unfollow limit that they'd been telling us. Now, what had actually happened is that my cookies were corrupted or something like that, and I'm going to show you how I kind of fix that. So nothing was really happening on my accounts. It was telling me it's liking stuff and unfollowing stuff, but it wasn't. And as you can see, I'm not following here. You guys are probably wondering why I'm not following. I'm just trying to get my followings right here down. I just want to get them down before I go up again. So as you guys know, you have to make your accounts look ugly before they look really good. So I've made mine look really ugly. So now it's time to bring them down to like 500 following, and then let them go static for a while, and start building them up nice and slowly. So what I did when things just weren't running right, there's a few things you can do, and the first one you want to do is go to General, Clear, and clear all session cookies. Okay, I'm not going to do it because I just did mine like 2 days ago. And then another one is you can do, if it's not following or it's not doing something properly, you can go all followings, and you can also do all search queries. I will do one at a time. I do one all session cookies and then check the next day, see if things are working. Next up I go all followings and then check the next day if it's all working. And then last resort will be all search queries if it's working or not. Now, some of you guys talk about getting a blank screen and that kind of thing. I get that every single day. It doesn't mean anything, guys. You can easily just go, you can easily just press stop, and then start it again, and the screen will come back up. It's not an issue. As long as the things are still running at the top here, it does not make a difference. I don't know why Follow Like it has not fixed this issue. If I go into like other accounts now, it could possibly just go on me. Just it's so irrelevant and so random that just don't worry about it. All right, so some of you guys, when you open up a new project, when you open up or load project, sorry, and you go to load one of your projects, it can sometimes say project not found. It happens occasionally. Again, it's just a clink in the armor of Follow Leica, and it's fine. Just exit Follow Leica, let it all load up again, exit all your screens. I would recommend exiting all your screens like this. Close all windows, and do that once a week at least. I do it a couple of times a week just to refresh things, because it lets Follow Leica back up all your files and reset what's not working. Again, always make sure that you have the most up-to-date Follow Leica. Check update. Once you check update, once it's gone through the process of doing it all, you'll see it like down here or something like that that's doing it. Exit, and then let it all load and back up again, then jump back in, and it will update Follow Leica properly for you. And then last resort, or not last resort, second last resort is, let's show you guys if I can. Okay, we're going to go to, we're going to go back to Workspaces. I'm going to jump back into Amazon Workspaces here. So if things are not working, we want to do a full reset of your workspaces, not your Follow Leica, your workspaces. So it'll reset everything. Excuse me, guys, I'm a bit sick at the moment, but it's all good. So we're going to sign into the console as you guys would have at the start. Oh God, what is my email that I use? This should be interesting. Hopefully I can make it work. Sweet, so it's going to log us in here. And what you guys want to do is, again, go down to Workspaces in here, Desktops in the cloud. The Workspaces is what you're using to run your Follow Leica in. And then it's going to come up with your username and ID and that kind of stuff. And what the options are here, you got like options to reboot, rebuild, remove workspaces and the like. So what I do if things are really not working, like if you're getting like purple screen or anything like that, you can click on this and then go Actions and press Reboot Workspaces. I'm not going to do it because I don't need to. And what it'll do, it'll reboot Workspaces in 5 minutes. So you'll be logged out of Workspaces for 5 minutes, and then you can jump back on and open up your Follow Leica again. Alright, so that will reset everything and hopefully fix any problems you have. If you continue to have problems, the next option is go to followleica.com. Alright, go to Contact Us. Alright, so you're going to come down here and submit a ticket. And you can literally just put in I would put in your username for all your details for Follow Leica that you have, like your email, yeah, just your email actually. The email should be fine. They'll let you know if they need any more information. You can actually just say, I'm having like trouble opening, loading projects. Project not found. Can you please advise how to fix this? Or can you at least reset my Follow Leica? So they can reset your Follow Leica from their end, which again will just be a reboot. A little bit different to the workspace reboot that we just spoke about. But yeah, this will reboot Follow Leica like fully. Or you can put, again, you can do like having trouble opening FL, coming up with purple screen. Can you please advise how to fix this, or can you at least reset my Follow Leica? They're the two options. They're the two kind of messages that I'll do, ones that I have done in the past. So you can do that. All right. So last option. If after everything things are not working, I'm sorry to say, but your project is corrupt. You cannot fix it. There's nothing you can do. So what you would need to do is, unfortunately, it sucks, but it's got to be done. I'm just going to quickly show you guys something that I do. I'm not going to show you it because anyway, I have a spreadsheet that I have all my accounts on, exactly who I'm following, the hashtags that I'm following. So if an account does go corrupt, I can simply just do it again. It takes time, of course. New project. And you name your new project as whatever you want it to be. Alright, and then you literally have to go through each of them again and start and do your accounts again. They're going to be exactly the same as this. Just make sure that you do have your Excel spreadsheet that has all your information in it with I have like my username, password, email, password, proxy, who I'm following, and my hashtags. Have them for every single one of my accounts, so if anything goes wrong, it's easily fixed. So that's definitely a last resort. I've had to do that twice in 6 months, and it sucked. It was hell. But it's okay because you might go and find some better keywords this time and do something better. Every time I have had to redo something, it's always in the end, it's always been for a greater cause. I've made something better, something that didn't really work last time I made much better. So just keep that in mind, okay? It's not the end of the world, and you can fix it. As long as you haven't lost your accounts, you are all good to go. And that's about it today, guys. It's been 12 minutes, so have a great day. And as you guys know, I keep it short and simple. And I'll chat to you guys soon.